gentlemen, our band. And our director from Cargill, Michael Dayton. We have a few thank yous to make. A few. President Larry Weber, the Temple staff have been very helpful in making this production come off. And we would especially like to thank our spouses, Rabbi Bob Lowy and Jackie Silverman, and our children and our families for putting up with this nonsense for the last 9 months. And most of all, I, on behalf of the entire cast, would like to thank Lynn Lowy.
Thank you all. And now bear with me because this is my last chance for thank yous. First of all, I want to thank Michael. He's so talented, and he's been so patient, and he has the best laugh in the whole world. And we wish you much success in your future shows. And a wonderful, lazy summer. And when Michael arrived, his biggest concern was the size of our stage, which is very small. But thanks to Jeff Friedman and Marty and Art Waterman, our stage was turned into this wonderful showcase. And they did the scenery, they did the backstage, they coordinated the light and the sounds, and we have all these wonderful people out here in the corners and backstage who have just done an incredible job, and I want to thank them. I also want to thank the 87 people behind me, all of whom are Gates of Prayer members or staff, and the 100 people who helped behind the scenes, the costumes, the makeup, the tickets, the program, all of those, including the committee chair people in your program. I had about 35, or Dan and I had 35 committee chairs. We've been working on this since July 30th. And working very hard, and they're out in the audience, and they deserve a huge round of applause. Also, I want to thank our financial supporters, particularly Fabrics, the Seidmans, who gave us our biggest financial support, and the other $1,000 sponsors, which really gave us the motivation to think that we could really do this, and we were eternally grateful for that. I also want to thank Dan, because I couldn't have possibly have done this alone, particularly about 3 weeks ago when I was just about to lose my mind. And I came to him and he said, Lynn, you have to learn to delegate. So I delegated it all to him. And he's had the stress of the last 3 weeks on his shoulders. But it was definitely not a one-woman job. We were a great team. And last, I want to thank my mother for coming here and being with me and supporting me on this thing all these months. And Mom, I will gain the weight back that I lost. And thanks to my children and all of our children for putting up with this and for making this the most wonderful Mother's Day that all of us could have had, despite the Jewish guilt that we felt at deserting our children for these past 3 weeks. We've had a blast, and I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to all of you. I hope you've enjoyed the show as much as we have. We have just had an unbelievably great time. We're sorry it's over, some sort of. But thank you all for coming.